I'm going to be floating in a sensory deprivation tank for just over an hour. Now, some of you might know what a sensory deprivation tank is. Maybe you watch Joe Rogan, he always preaches about it. But basically, it is a tub where you're literally just going to float for however long. Most times, I think, is only about an hour. But let's go do this. So right now I'm outside of a place in downtown Sacramento that has sensory deprivation tanks where you get to go in, float for an hour. I think I pay $50 a month just to float once in that month, which is decently expensive, but it's gonna be expensive to float in a fucking tank. So what's the point of floating in a fucking tank for an hour, right? You might be asking that question. Take a look at your screen time. Take a look at what your thoughts have been filled with throughout the entire day. Have you been thinking about random bullshit? Oh my god, Reddit, news, blah, 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 Trump, this, blah, blah, blah. You're going on TikTok, scrolling for hours of the fucking day, just laying in your bed doing nothing. How many thoughts throughout the day are actually yours and aren't filled with just a bunch of crap from like social media, Instagram feed, whatever. The reason that we go and float for an hour, we go and be bored for an entire hour, is so that our thoughts can be our own. It's so that we can focus on ourselves. And maybe after floating for an hour, you might actually figure out what you want to do with your life, what your purpose is about. When was the last time you sat still for an entire hour? Have you ever sat still for an entire hour? Maybe you should try it. The point of this video isn't to roast you or try to get you to feel bad about yourself. It's just take some time to just think about what your mission is in life. That should be a young man's goal. We don't take time at all nowadays to just sit still and think for an hour, maybe even 30 minutes, 10 minutes. This is something that I've been recently trying at least once a month. You do this once a month, you will be ahead of 99% of people because they don't even do it for 10 minutes, okay? So let's go. So you walk in, there's a tank, nice little shower before you go in because you want to rinse off anything that you have. Also, if you have any cuts, the salt will probably sting, but they do give you gel. It doesn't really help that much, to be honest. But this is where I will be for 1 hour. It's really not that difficult. It might be when you first start. So this is what it's like inside. I like to use a little halo for my head. Helps me stay afloat. There's a spray bottle in case you get salt in your eyes. And that's pretty much it. It feels like you're floating in space. So literally just lay here for an hour. So the lady at the desk actually let me stay for an extra 30 minutes. So I got to stay in here for an hour and a half. And I think I figured out the meaning of life. I'm just kidding. Um, but seriously, if you are in need of a mental reset, you need relaxation, you need less stimulation, instant gratification from social media, your mind is just clogged, you're feeling anxious, lost, seriously, come here. Literally just once a month, lay here, hour. You'll figure something